not so sure it's actually to do with the carpet or if we do a second that seat start stopping and we'll use that. And cut power right there. Is that to do with the train or the... No, it's to do with the connection and the it's to do with the connections. And as I move that again, we've got to keep that up to do with this. Does that mean we move up? And this is it in. I mean, she's even run off without the train. It's not ideal. I don't know what's going on. It has to start raining a little bit. Let's get those connected. Hopefully this locomotive should be able. Go on then, train. There we go. Not going quite the plan tonight with this train. I've got to just pull some heritage coaches for each train, and most of them are just falling off, which is probably very stupid to let the train fall off. Because they're not cheap models, none of these are. And the power's just cut again. It's typical. Can we come back on? Now we'll put the power back in. You know how annoying this often tends to be the case, one of the power clips. Well, this one's got a massive amount of rust and debris on it, which is why a lot to do with the power. Sort of the connection is actually do with the power clip itself. You push it in enough, hopefully it should come back on. Yes. The controller is old, so I'm expecting it could be to do with the controller. Right. Come on. What? Why is she falling off again? On. Come on. I don't know what's causing this time. I don't think it's the track. Nothing's just working. Right, okay. It's going to be one of those evenings, guys, I'm afraid. I don't know what's going on between the controllers, but this thing is just not behaving. And they usually use the Gauge Master controllers on both the tracks, but tonight it's just seemed to be the trains are not playing ball, and the controllers especially not. Nothing. I do like the Hornby basic controller for their reasons, but it's not great for. And you did see some trains running, but yes, as I said, the trains are not great or suited for really complex, well, not for a tight layout, but they're good for other layouts, like more advanced layouts, like the one I'm going to be building, and it will be to my, you know, it'll be proper railway stuff. It'll be like based on that anything can go. If you're building it on a heritage line, anything can go. Even it's based on things like, you know, any train you can run beside each other, and no one can complain about it because, you know, it's a heritage line. Anything can go very well. It's just all depending on what goes where and at the right time. If it doesn't go at the right time, the right place, I think all of us can, you know, all things won't go as we want, because let's push it in. Yeah, this one's completely fried. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the controller or push one in. There it goes. And the controller should be working because I have disconnected from the controller, so it should be working. Yeah. Oh, apologies for the noise, guys, but it's such a tough thing to get in. I mean, literally, you have to wiggle it to connect it, but there's no power at all. No red lights coming on it. So it would tell me this controller is pretty much a pants controller. It's alright for a beginner set, but anything above that, it doesn't want to know, which is a little bit frustrating when you're trying to run a train and you've got a controller which wants to guide you. Quite a lot, because controllers often, basic controllers do that a lot to anyone. Which is true. So I'm going to have to get my other Gauge Master Combi controller out and run it with this power clip, because this controller just don't want to know. It's to do with the connections on the thing. I don't know if it's to do with that. I don't know what's doing it, but it's doing things to the actual. It's not giving it much power, and this little controller and the pin in it is actually perfectly fine, but there's no power coming from the train. So right, let's move the exit door out of the way. Keep in mind, I'm going to let you leave for running, guys. We'll just get a couple of shots of for this evening. Just running our little train. I'm not going to start too fast because I don't do that one. Run around, happy run around. It'll be quite nice for that as well. You get some good shots of that. So you'll see a lot more expensive and cheap locomotives on the proper railway, which will start up very soon. We're waiting for the right weather to do it in. What I'm going to do with this table, I'll sell it away for a reasonably cheap price, and it'll be going to that lucky person who might want to do anything with it, or decided wants to do with it, which is a ex-conference table, this one, so it'd be very good if people pressure hosed it down, get all the screws out, and they can redo it up maybe, and then they can use it for another conference table, or like desks, or like computers and things like that. rather smoothly right now, which is good, which is like what I like to see on a train like this, is that it'll run really smoothly. The company here is coming from that corner there because that corner is one of the old corners, so it's going to feel clunky on it. But hopefully it won't cause any derailments.